A 27-year-old woman from a tiny Caribbean island now earns more money per year than most doctors, lawyers, and business owners. Her name is Hayley Matthews, and she makes her fortune hitting a small red ball with a wooden bat. But wait until you hear the crazy truth about how much money she actually makes and what she does with it. Most people think female cricketers are poor. They think women's sports don't pay real money. They think only male athletes get rich and famous. Every single one of these beliefs is completely wrong, and Hayley Matthews is living proof. Right now, in 2025, she has a net worth of over $3 million. That's more money than most people will earn in their entire lifetime. But here's the part that will blow your mind. She didn't start rich. She didn't have famous parents. She didn't get handed opportunities on a silver platter. This woman built her fortune from absolutely nothing, and the way she did it is incredible. Let me give you some facts that most people don't know. The Women's Premier League in India pays female cricketers hundreds of thousands of dollars for just 6 weeks of work. The Big Bash League in Australia can pay over $100,000 for 2 months. The 100 tournament in England offers contracts worth £50,000. Add these together, plus endorsement deals, plus appearance fees, plus prize money, and you get numbers that sound impossible. Hayley Matthews plays in all these tournaments. She gets paid by Mumbai Indians. She gets paid by Hobart Hurricanes. She gets paid by Southern Brave. Companies like Nike and Gray Nichols pay her thousands just to use their products. Her Instagram posts can earn more money than most people make in a month. This is the new reality of women's cricket, and she's at the top of it. But money is just one part of her story. The real shock is how she went from being a regular girl in Barbados to becoming one of the most powerful women in world sport. This journey started in the most ordinary way possible. Hayley Kayon Matthews was born in 1997 on the island of Barbados. For those who don't know, Barbados is tiny. The entire country has fewer people than most big cities. It's beautiful, but it's not rich. Most families work hard just to pay their bills and put food on the table. Hayley's family was exactly like this. Her father played cricket on weekends, but it was just for fun. Her mother worked as a teacher, which is an important job, but doesn't pay much in small countries like Barbados. They lived in a regular house in a regular neighborhood where everyone knew everyone else. Nothing about Hayley's childhood suggested she would become a millionaire athlete. The first time she touched a cricket bat, she was 8 years old. The bat was too heavy for her small hands. The ball was too hard for comfort. But something clicked in her brain that day. She loved the sound when the bat hit the ball perfectly. She loved the feeling of power when she swung hard. She loved the challenge of trying to hit the ball exactly where she wanted it to go. In most countries, loving cricket as a girl means nothing. There are no opportunities, no support, no future, but Barbados is different. Cricket is like religion there. Everyone plays, everyone watches, everyone cares. Even girls can find opportunities if they're good enough and determined enough. Hayley was both. She practiced every single day after school. While other kids watched television or played video games, she was outside hitting balls against a wall. Her neighbors probably got tired of the constant noise, but she didn't care. She had found her passion, and nothing was going to stop her. School cricket showed her how good she really was. The boys thought they were better because they were stronger and faster. They learned quickly that strength and speed don't matter if you can't hit the ball properly. Hayley could hit the ball better than almost all of them. She could bowl it faster and more accurately, too. By age 15, she was playing for the Barbados women's team. This might not sound impressive, but it was huge. Barbados produces some of the best cricketers in the world. Making any team there means you have serious talent. Making the team at 15 means you're probably destined for greatness. Her first big break came 3 years later. At 18, she got selected for the West Indies national team. The West Indies represents multiple Caribbean countries: Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, Antigua, and others. Getting picked for this team is like winning the lottery. Only the very best players from the entire region make it. Her debut match was against Australia, the strongest team in women's cricket. Imagine being 18 years old, playing your first international match against the world champions. The pressure would crush most people. Hayley thrived on it. She didn't score many runs or take many wickets in that first match, but everyone could see she belonged at this level. The breakthrough moment came in 2018. Playing against South Africa in front of her home crowd in Barbados, Hayley scored her first century. A century means scoring 100 runs in a single innings, which is incredibly difficult in cricket. She faced 146 balls and hit 17 boundaries. The crowd went crazy. This wasn't just a personal achievement. It was proof that Caribbean women could compete with anyone in the world. That century changed her life completely. Suddenly, everyone in cricket knew her name. International players started talking about her as someone special. Cricket websites wrote articles about her technique and potential. Most importantly, sponsors started calling with endorsement deals. This is where her business intelligence really showed. While many athletes just take the first deal offered, Hayley was smarter. She studied each opportunity carefully. She only partnered with brands that matched her image and values. She negotiated better terms by proving her worth with performances on the field. When the Women's Premier League started in India, it created the biggest opportunity in the history of women's cricket. Teams had serious money to spend on players for the first time ever. The auction system meant players could earn life-changing amounts if they performed well. Mumbai Indians bought Hayley for 40 lakh rupees, which is about 48,000 US dollars. This might not sound like much compared to male cricketers, but it was revolutionary for women's cricket. More importantly, it was just the beginning. She dominated that tournament. Taking 16 wickets while scoring important runs with the bat, she proved she was worth every penny Mumbai Indians paid. Her performances helped make the entire league successful. Television viewership grew, sponsor interest increased, and suddenly women's cricket was big business. Success in India opened doors everywhere. Australian teams wanted her for the Big Bash League. English teams offered contracts for the 100 tournament. Caribbean teams competed for her services in local leagues. Each contract got bigger as her reputation grew. By 2025, Hayley's annual earnings from cricket alone are estimated at over $500,000. Add endorsement deals, appearance fees, social media partnerships, and prize money, and she's easily making over $1 million per year. For comparison, the average person in Barbados earns about $15,000 annually. But money is just one measure of her success. As captain of the West Indies, she leads a team representing over 40 million people across the Caribbean. Every decision she makes affects the future of cricket in the region. Every match she plays inspires thousands of young girls who dream of following her path. Her business partnerships are carefully chosen and extremely valuable. Nike provides her cricket gear and pays handsomely for the privilege. Gray Nichols cricket bats feature her signature model. Tourism boards across the Caribbean use her image to promote their countries. Each deal adds to her growing fortune while expanding her global influence. The numbers are staggering when you add everything up. Her net worth in 2025 is estimated between $3 and $5 million. Her annual income exceeds what most successful business people make. Her social media following of over 129,000 people represents a valuable marketing platform. Her influence extends across multiple countries and cultures, yet 2025 also brought her biggest disappointment. Despite her individual success and leadership skills, the West Indies team failed to qualify for the Women's Cricket World Cup. This means missing cricket's biggest tournament, the equivalent of a football team missing the World Cup. The failure hit harder than any personal setback. Hayley wasn't just disappointed for herself. She felt responsible for letting down every fan, every young player, every person who believed in the team. The criticism was harsh, the media attention intense, but her response showed true leadership character. Instead of making excuses, she accepted responsibility. Instead of blaming teammates, she focused on solutions. Instead of dwelling on failure, she outlined plans for improvement. This maturity and accountability explain why she commands such respect throughout the cricket world. Her influence extends far beyond personal wealth. Every endorsement deal includes commitments to youth development. Every public appearance promotes cricket among young girls. Every interview emphasizes the importance of education alongside sport. She uses her platform to create opportunities for others, not just herself. The respect she earns from international players is priceless. When Australia's Ellis Perry discusses tough competitors, Hayley Matthews gets mentioned first. When England's players identify threats, her name tops the list. This recognition from the world's best players confirms her status among cricket's elite. Her investment strategy shows long-term thinking beyond just current earnings. Property investments in Barbados and other Caribbean islands provide steady income. Educational initiatives create lasting impact in her community. Business partnerships with local companies support economic development in her home region. The transformation from regular island girl to multi-millionaire athlete seems like a fairy tale, but it's completely real. The key was recognizing opportunities, working harder than everyone else, and making smart business decisions. Her success proves that with enough talent and determination, anyone can build wealth regardless of where they start. Today, when young girls across the Caribbean pick up cricket bats, they know that someone who looks like them, talks like them, and comes from their world has conquered the highest levels of sport and business. They know that million-dollar fortunes are possible through athletic excellence. They know that dreams can become financial reality with enough dedication. Hayley Matthews represents a new generation of female athletes who refuse to accept limited opportunities or small paychecks. She demanded equal treatment, proved her worth through performance, and built a business empire that generates wealth while inspiring others. Her story shows that the glass ceiling in women's sports isn't just cracking, it's completely shattered. The girl who started with nothing now owns everything she dreamed of and more. Her fortune continues growing with each passing year. Her influence expands across new markets and opportunities. Her legacy inspires countless others to chase their own impossible dreams. This is what happens when unlimited talent meets unlimited determination. This is how regular people become extraordinary success stories. This is proof that in today's world, female athletes can build fortunes that rival any business empire. Hayley Matthews didn't just change her own life, she changed what's possible for everyone who comes after her.